Guess who?
What up, guys? I am in my absolutely filthy ass backyard, in which, I mean, you guys have seen it. I mentioned to you guys that we're gonna be rebuilding this Integra out here. This is my daughter's Integra, and which has been in the background of quite a few videos. You guys have thought like it's just like something I've been hiding from you or something, but no, it's my daughter's Integra that is wrecked and definitely needs to be fixed. It's pretty freaking rough, bro. So this vehicle is just completely freaking destroyed, which has left her with absolutely nothing to drive. In which you might be thinking to yourself, and I would probably agree with you, that it's probably better if she doesn't drive. I'm just kidding, I'm kidding. I do want to help her get that car back on the road. It shouldn't take too terribly much. It needs to be straightened out. It needs some new body panels and probably a lower control arm. But as of right now, I am wanting to just kind of go through all this random crap that's inside of the Corvette, because there's a lot of trash, dude. There's a lot of trash. I want to get rid of all the trash. I want to get rid of all the trash all here and all up there, and basically anything that I think is actually valuable that I want to keep that goes to this Corvette, I want to just shove it in the damn Corvette so it's not all over my freaking backyard, and then just kind of get the thing moved. I need to get that BMW moved up, and then probably put the Vet where the Integra is at, and I want to get this all cleaned up, dude, for my mental health. I want to get this cleaned up because it's driving me nuts. And then I'd like to get the Integra up here, you know, in this vicinity somewhere. And that's my goal for today, dude. That's my goal, is I want to get the Integra up here and get the backyard picked up, and then just kind of go over the damage on the Integra and just see what the hell it is that we have to look forward to. It's currently probably about 110 degrees, so this is going to be absolutely miserable cleaning this backyard, but it's just something that has to be done, bro.
Out here on my one rain like this. What the spell kill me? Stop, stop, stop. Heavy rain drops out here.
Check, make sure it's not parked.
Cracked the bumper. Yeah, I mean your fender. I'm trying.
Max is fucking beast mode, bro, but he did suffer some damage. Though if you see the rivets right here, it's actually cracked right there before. Every time I hit something with this, it's like the bumper pushes back and then it crinkles the fender and it cracks it. But this time it did this side as well. So now this fender I'm gonna have to repair. But it's cool, I don't mind, bro. I just put some metal behind it and I do the little rivets. And honestly, it adds to the character of Max, man. But Paul, if you were watching this, dude, I think I need to take you up on that bumper, dude, for real. Because that was kind of pathetic. That I can't just ram the shit out of a car without causing damage to Max. He's got to be able to handle that. Got Braven out here lending a hand. Yeah, Hannah and Braven came out. Hannah's in the house right now, but they came out and helped me finish, like just getting it all swept up and everything. Damn, bro, look, I got my patio back, you know what I'm saying? And for the most part, everything that looked like it was of some kind of value to me, or some kind of value that was capable of being sold, maybe, I have put inside of the Corvette. This pile over here, while some of this stuff might be good, I don't want to hear about it. I don't give a shit. It's going to the scrap yard. Everything in this pile is metal. It's either aluminum or steel. I know the doors are fiberglass, so don't be hollering at me that these doors are fiberglass, but the inside skeleton of them is actually metal, I believe. And if it's not, dude, the scrapyard guy ain't gonna know the difference. And everything in this pile is just completely trash, bro. And I did get that Subaru engine up on that engine stand, the extra one, and I put the transmission down here on the bottom, and I got some wire going around it because it wouldn't let me roll this thing without the transmission trying to fall off on my freaking toes. As for this thing, dude, I'm actually gonna just leave it sitting here and probably just kind of tear into it right now because I wanted to get it up there. This thing is probably gonna be just as hard to move as the BMW because this wheel just like doesn't turn and it's just dragging on the ground. That felt kind of weak. Hope it helps. Eesh, I hope that don't come through my windshield. Alright, so I think it's pretty freaking obvious that this core support definitely has got to go. It's just beat the, I mean, I could probably straighten this out, but may as well just get a new one, bro, instead of trying to straighten shit out. Now this whole section of the car right here is obviously mangled to hell, but I really do think that if I find one in a junkyard that we can cut and kind of do a little patch panel. One really good thing, and she's lucky that this is not bent at all. Like, this was not crunched in any kind of way. Now of course, once I start to strip all this metal and stuff away, that'll give us a better look at the frame. But from what I can tell right now, it doesn't look like it was bent at all, which is definitely a plus. I think that's gonna make it a lot easier to save this car. This side right here is a little bent to hell. I could probably make this side work. Depends on the donor car that we find, bro. I might be able to just kind of chop here and then chop that way, take the whole core support with it, and then chop that side and do the same. I'm just really hoping that we're gonna be able to find an Integra inside the junkyard. But one thing I am really worried about is, as you can see, how close this wheel is to the back of the wheel well there. I mean, I'm sure you guys can tell, but I'll just show you this side for comparison. So yeah, there's definitely something going on inside of here that is bent to shit, and I'm really hoping that it's only a control arm, like the lower control arm is bent, and I'm hoping that it is not the actual attachment point to the body. And it don't look like the LS Meshy was damaged in any way. It just split the freaking tire. At least the wheel is still good. What's going on down here? I legit don't see what it is that is bent down here. The upper control arm looks fine. Now looking at everything underneath here, dude, it looks normal. The upper control arm doesn't look like it's bent at all. The lower control arm looks like it's straight. The only thing that I see is it looks like the actual subframe is kind of tweaked right there. And then if you get underneath Like, I really don't think that this bolt right here is supposed to be that fucking close, dude. I think that this whole entire section right here, and yeah, it looks to me like that's all part of the subframe, dude. It looks like the whole subframe is kind of pushed back. That's what I'm seeing anyway. Man, it's so hard to tell what is going on. Like, honestly, whenever I jacked the car up, it looked like the wheel kind of flopped back forward, like where it's supposed to be at. Hold on. Is that bent? That looks like that's bent. Maybe. Maybe. No, maybe not. It looks like it's supposed to have that. I don't fucking know. I gotta look at the other side. Oh, look at the spider webs. Should be alright. If you guys see this video, it doesn't fall on me. No, that has the same bend to it. So, yeah, the control arm's supposed to have that little bit of a bend, I guess. See how close this bolt is right here? Like, I'm gonna go to the other side and see if it's the same way really quick. You see that? That's the driver's side, and there's a big ass gap, bro. So that tells me that the whole subframe is pushed back over there. Hello.
Hi.
Are you just like standing there watching me talk to my camera? What's up?
Well, the guy said that he's not doing anything under 1,500, and I said, "Don't you have it for 1,234?" And he said, "No, that's only for trader best offer." And I said, "Well, I only have 1,250." And he said, "Oh no, I can't work with that." And I said, oh, "Okay, thank you anyway."
Wow, what an asshole.
Right.
He has it up for
1,234. Yeah.
it. Oh, fuck, man. Well, this subframe is definitely tweaked, bro. The subframe's pushed back. Now, whether we can just get a new subframe, I don't know. I don't know if it's the subframe itself or it's if the unibody where the subframe attaches is actually tweaked also, or hell, it could even be both, man. I have told my daughter, I have told her that we need to just get rid of this thing. That pull the engine out, get rid of this, part it out. You know, there's still a lot of good parts on the car that could be parted out, but just find a shell, dude. I've been telling her that, but this was literally her first car. This is the first car she's ever had, and she has an attachment to it. And I mean, who am I to act like I don't understand that? You know what I mean? I wish I still had my first car. Either way, guys, whether we save this car or we don't, no matter what, the engine has to come out because the engine's still good. Let me know what you guys think. Should we save the DC2? Should we save the Integra? You know what I mean? Like, I really want to. My daughter has a strong attachment to this car because it was her first car. But at the same time, it is going to be a lot of work, bro. It's gonna be a lot of work, but is what it is. We can go down to a junkyard and pick up pretty much everything that we need. I'm hoping that we're able to just go ahead and do a new subframe and it's just gonna work like that. Who knows? I don't know how bad everything's tweaked down there. So next step of trying to save this car is most certainly gonna be taking the engine out, and then we'll probably have to pull that subframe out and see how bad the damage is, you know what I'm saying? So let me know your guys' opinions down below. Peace, and I'll see you on the next one.